already the fourth largest cable news channel. If your cable company doesn't carry Newsmax, call them. Tell them you want Newsmax or you can switch. Or get Newsmax for free on your smart TVs, Roku, Zumo, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, or more. And don't forget to download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone and start watching now. So find out the latest on UFOs with Rob Schmidt and check out Newsmax tonight. It's real news for real people.
All set? Action! Now, for a radio sensation that's sweeping the nation.
As feisty as ever, please welcome
Mark Levin.
KSVP AM 990 and 93.7 FM.
I'd throw this damn computer in the Potomac River, but for the environmentalists, you know, Mr. Producer. And all the data that would be on it, they track me down and, of course, send a SWAT team over here. So, I can't do that. I'm taking a look here, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't looked all night. In fact, most of the day. Let's see where American Marxism is. This is all up to you. Let's see where you've put it on the Amazon list. Number 7. We're number 7. That's pretty good. On the weekend, it tends to drop. But we're number 7. Bill Clinton and James Patterson are number 6. Now, everyone knows Bill Clinton doesn't write. Everyone knows Bill Clinton can't read. So, surely we can frog jump over Bill Clinton, can't we? So I'm hoping over the course of this week, and even tonight, you'll jump in if you haven't gotten a gift or you want to get an additional gift for your dad or your granddad or your husband. You can order this, print out the invoice, and say, look what I got, Pops. And you'll have this on July 13th, right off the bat. And don't forget your kids, too. Remember Brian, my buddy, the firefighter out of Baltimore. Now, this is why you need home title lock. This thief stole... Hold on now, Mr. Producer. I lost it. Uh-oh. Let's hope we can get to these folks. I'm working on it, folks. I got to get a new computer. You know, I'm going to make that my job over the weekend. Here we go. That'll be my job. Still don't have it, Rich. Can you send it real fast? I'm afraid it's too late. Don't you love live radio? It beats dead radio, which is kind of what I'm doing now. You know what? This is going to have to wait till next week. Sorry, Home Title Lock. We love Home Title Lock. I recommend you try them. You get a hold of them over the weekend. Code Radio, HomeTitleLock.com, HomeTitleLock.com. The bottom line is you'll get 30 days free protection, and they will protect your home, almost in every instance, from people who steal your title online. And that's what they do. And this almost happened to a relative of mine. I talked about this the other day. So I want to encourage you to try this out. I've tried it out just to see where you stand, and then they'll protect you. They'll alert you from then after. And this is a crime, and it does happen, and it's online. And by the way, it happens a lot of foreign criminals. So you never get your money back. You hold the debt, the mortgage note, and you don't even own your house. You have nothing. So I want to encourage you to go to Home Title Lock and use code radio and check it out. See, I can do this. I can do this even without the script in front of me, ladies and gentlemen, because I believe in this. I know these sponsors. I talk to these sponsors all the time. Please don't forget, Sunday, Father's Day. Let me first say this. Happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there. God bless each and every one of you. And happy Father's Day to my father and my father-in-law, my father Jack, my father-in-law Leo. They're not with us here, but I know they hear us. And I want to thank you all very, very much for being here. Here we go. Ray Charles in America in honor of you.
Oh, beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife. Than self, their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, make God thy gold refined till all success be nobleness and ever again divine. And you know, when I was in school, we used to sing it something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, far purple mountain majesties, over the fruited plain. But now wait a minute, I'm talking about America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this.
Folks, the week is officially over. The weekend begins right now. Don't forget Life, Liberty, and Levin, 7. That is at 8 p.m. on Sunday Eastern Time. If you can't watch it live, please DVR. It's very, very powerful show. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. We salute our armed forces, police officers, firefighters, emergency personnel. Good night, Spritey and Griffey and Pepsi and Smokey. Good night, Zelda, Gigi, and my little Barney. And good night, Dad. Good night, Mom. And good night, Leo. God bless each and every one of you. We shall overcome. You're damn right. Have a great weekend.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you
Bulldog Baseball on KSBP AM and FM and KSBPTV.com. Sports on KSBPTV.com is presented by Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, KFC of Artesia, ENMU Roswell, Kane Electric Supply, Guy Chevy, Castle Rentals, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Frost Mortgage, Artesia Animal Clinic, Pop's Diner, Artesia Ford Sales, J.S. Warden Sun Insurance, La Fonda Restaurant, Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia General Hospital, TMJ Auto Repair, Edge Safety, Western Bank, New Hope Baptist Church, 42 Construction, Nels Floral, Bulldog Delivery, Ronnie Jackson Farmers Insurance, Cisco Equipment, Eastern New Mexico University Portales, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Forest Tire, Catalyst Church, Brandon Williams and Farm Bureau Insurance, H&R Block of Artesia, and Devon Energy. Now, let's play ball.
0% for 72 months is all the rage in June at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We're so excited to announce that GM Financial is offering 0% for up to 72 months for qualified buyers on your favorite models like the 2021 Chevy Traverse and Trax, as well as the 2021 Buicks. We do have inventory arriving daily and invite you to come in and put your name on your next new car, truck, or SUV before someone else grabs it up. So come see us today on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or buy online at guychevy.com.
Well, the geraniums were a little slow at getting started this year, but now they're ready to go. Hi, this is Jim Gilf with a lesson in delayed gratification. At Roswell Seed Company, we grow our own geraniums, and that old polar vortex sure slowed them down. But now they may be the sturdiest, most colorful geraniums you've ever put in the ground, so come get yours today. kind of like your neighbor's son who's still living in the basement. Late bloomers can be the brightest of them all. Or maybe not. Have you seen that kid?
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Edge Safety and Services LLC in Artesia is looking for a responsible sales representative. Must be organized, be able to multitask, demonstrate leadership, and have great communication skills. Position requires a clean driving record, and you must be able to pass a drug and alcohol screen. Position requires 3 years of sales experience and references. A valid driver's license will be required when submitting the application. Applications will be accepted in person at 2801 North Freeman in Artesia. Office hours are 8 to noon and 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, 575-736-1047. Equal opportunity employer.
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Summer vacation is here, but just because you're on vacation doesn't mean your teeth should be. Protect your teeth this summer with a few summer tooth tips. First, drink lots of water. Believe it or not, most of the problems start with a dry mouth. Keep yourself and your mouth hydrated and happy. Avoid sugary drinks and avoid chewing on ice. Sure, it cools you off, but it's not great for your teeth. Don't forget to brush and floss regularly and dry out your toothbrush. Save your teeth for summer's sake. These tooth tips brought to you by Dr. K. Youngren and Smile Expressions. 2520 Hermosa Drive, Artesia.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Bulldog and Rocket Baseball on KSVP Artesia, K229AS Artesia, and streaming live video on KSVPTV.com. And tonight, it is For All the Marbles in District 4 4A baseball. It's Game 2 of our district doubleheader between the Artesia Bulldogs and the Goddard Rockets. Artesia won Game 1 of this doubleheader 2-1, so now both of these teams have 2 losses in district. Artesia has 2 losses at the hands of the Goddard Rockets a week ago in Artesia. The Rockets have 1 loss to Portales and 1 loss now to Artesia. So the winner of this game right now will be the District 4 4A champ and get that automatic spot in the playoffs when the NMAA announces the brackets tomorrow night. Dustin Hardwick is going to be the starting pitcher for the Goddard Rockets here in game number 2. Cinco Holloway will be his catcher. As far as Hardwick is concerned on the mound, we don't see that there's any pitching stats for him. So either he's pitched before they added stats, or this is the first time he's pitched. But I don't believe that in a game like this. So, all right, here we go. First pitch, and it's fouled off for strike 1 by Devin Fierro. And Devin Fierro is leading off for the Bulldogs, and he is starting the game at second base. Batting second will be Josh Madrid. He is the first baseman. Batting third will be Davian Molina. Molina pitched the last 2 innings of the previous game, and he is starting on the mound in this ball game. And in the cleanup slot is Caden Letcher, the right fielder. There's a strike call, and the count is 0-2 now to Devin Fierro. After Letcher will be Simon Jimenez batting 5th. He's the catcher. Marcos Tavera, the third baseman, is batting 6th. Cody Watson batting 7th. He's in center field. There's a swing and a miss and a strike, strike 3. And there's out 1 here in the top of the first inning. Cody Watson is in center batting 7th. Trenton Knowlton is in left. He is batting 8th. And Naya Estrada Nye Estrada is batting ninth. He is the starting shortstop for the Bulldogs. For the Rockets, one new player in the ball game out in left field. We'll tell you the defensive alignment in a moment. The first pitch, high for a ball. Ball one to Josh Madrid. Seth Henry is starting in this ball game for the Rockets out in left field. Zeke Esquivel is back out in center. Colby Eldridge is back out in right field. Foul tip. Strike one. Michael Matheson is at third. Gabe Campos is at short. Ryan Alsop at second. Owen Alsop is at first. And as we mentioned, the battery, Cinco Holloway behind the plate. Dustin Hardwick on the mound. Popped him up. First baseman Alsop gets called off by the second baseman Alsop. Ryan Alsop makes the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring to the plate Davian Molina. Molina is starting the ball game for the Bulldogs as the pitcher. And like I said, he came in on relief when the Rockets had gotten the bases loaded with one out. And it's a ball one, and he got those two batters out to keep the Rockets from scoring any runs in the 6th, and then he came out and retired the side in the 7th for the win. In the dirt for a ball, actually for the save, as Madrid would have gotten the win because I think he was winning 2-1 when he came out of the ball game, and the Rockets didn't tie it or take the lead. So Madrid got the win, and Molina got the save. Ball 3, 3-0 now to Molina. And the pitch. Strike at the knees. I think it's a law. They, whatever it is, unless it's like really obvious, the umpires have to give you a strike on a 3-0 count. If the batter doesn't swing. Fouled it off, so the count is full, 3-2. No, I'm kidding. So the count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning, no score. And again, the Bulldogs squeaked out a 2-1 win over the Rockets in Game 1. And that one's ripped foul. That got the first base coach running before he got hit. One nice thing about the ballpark here at Roswell High on a hot day like today, it is natural grass. So it's a little cooler out there. Fouled it off again. Good at bat for Molina, as he's gotten Holloway to throw 7 pitches. What's that? Did I say, well, okay. We're in Roswell, New Mexico, but I meant at Goddard High School. I apologize. Thank you for the correction. Where are they at again? Up the middle. Alsop to Alsop. Nice stretch by Owen Alsop at first base for the out. So the Bulldogs go down in order in their half of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We're headed now to the bottom of the first inning. No score. We'll be back in just a moment.
When I was young, I thought I had forever to prepare for retirement. But as the years went by, retirement got closer and closer. And, well, I wish I'd have started saving 10 years earlier.
How you spend your retirement depends on what you do now while you're still working. We've helped a lot of area seniors prepare for retirement. Stop in and see us about saving for yours. Western Bank of Artesia. We're big on you. Member FDIC.
Western Farmers Electric Cooperative is the wholesale power provider for Central Valley Electric. As energy efficiency, environmental standards, and other aspects of the electric utility industry change, it is important that Western Farmers understands the energy needs for today and for the future of CVE residential customers. You can complete this short residential survey at the CVE headquarters in Artesia, on our website, cvecoop.org, on Facebook, on SmartHub, or complete and return the paper copy you received in the mail. Your input is valued and much needed. Thank you.
Welcome back, baseball fans, and I know we've got a lot of folks that are listening online, watching online, as it's a Friday night, and not everybody's here. But this is a big ball game, folks. The Bulldogs and the Rockets, the winner of this game will be the District 4 4A winner and will get the playoff spot. The loser will have to hope to get one of the at-large spots. But I really think both of these teams, regardless of who wins district, I think both these teams are going to be in the playoffs when the brackets come out tomorrow night. For the Goddard Rockets, Colby Eldridge will be the first batter to face Davian Molina. And the first pitch is in the dirt for a ball one. Alsop, he's out in right field. Ryan Alsop, the second baseman, is batting second. Owen Alsop, the first baseman, is batting third. Should anybody get aboard, Gabe Campos, the shortstop, will be on the plate, and that's high for ball two. It'll be interesting to see how Molina works out. He came on in relief to close out the last inning in 2/3 of the first game. That's a strike. And pitched beautifully, got the Bulldogs out of a bases-loaded jam without any run scoring in the bottom of the sixth, then shut down the Rockets in the seventh, fouled it back for a strike. Count evens up at 2-2. And then there was the obligatory 30-minute rest between ball games, and then he's back out pitching again to start game two. So we'll see how well Davian Molina can handle things here, but so far he's looking pretty good. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, so the count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No score here in game 2. Bulldogs won game 1, 2-1. Hit him on the foot. And then hit so hard off his foot. Was it his foot or home plate? Did he go over the screen? Was it his foot or the plate that it hit? We'll call it ball 4, and he walked. So here's Ryan Alsop. If it hit his foot, I think he'd be in pain right now. It must have bounced off a home plate and then bounced up over the backstop. Bunt, popped it up in the air. Pitcher catches it, throw to first. Got him for a double play. Ryan Alsop's bunt, instead of going down, went up. And the pitcher, Molina, came over and caught it for the first out. And then he threw over to Madrid at first for the double play. 2 outs in the inning. And here's Owen Alsop. And he swings and misses at a strike, strike 1. Just inside for a ball, 1-1 the count. Well, we'll see how the Rockets respond to that. Not really a base running error. I mean, it was a bunt. There's a hard shot. Shortstop is up with it, bobbles it. That would be an error on Estrada. So a 2-out error by the Bulldogs shortstop, Nye Estrada, and that'll bring up Gabe Campos. So the first batter walked, caught in a double play on a botched bunt attempt, and then an error. Again, so if they hadn't botched the bunt, who knows what would be happening right now. And the pitch is high for a ball. And I don't know. You know, the last time these two teams met, they were, especially that second ball game, there were some pretty high-scoring affairs. Pretty high-scoring game the second game last week. Ball low and the count 2-0. But we had a real pitcher's duel in that first game, and it turned out, 2-1. So every base runner you get worried about. You see those kids running back and forth over there? Pitch is high for a ball 3. They're running back and forth and back and forth. They must be little kids, because I think I could not do that. All right, here's the pitch. Ball 4. So second walk of the game, second walk of the inning by Davian Molina. Nothing how he pitched in that inning and 2/3 that he pitched at the end of the last game. But again, there was that 20-25 minute break, which in some cases in high school baseball is nothing more than a half inning. Zeke Esquivel is the batter now. 2 on, 2 out for the Rockets. And there's strike 1 called. Strike 2, says Mr. Ump. And the count is 0-2. Yeah, if he had not bunted, that one's fouled back. So the count remains 0-2. But we'll see what happens here with 2 outs. Molina does not waste a lot of time on the mound. He gets the pitch, he gets the ball, he gets the pitch, he goes. That one's in the dirt for a ball 1. Two on, 2 out, bottom of the first. No score between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. Ground ball, Estrada. Throw to first in time to retire the side. And the Bulldogs get out of the threat. For the Rockets in their half of the first inning, no runs, no hits, 1 Bulldog error. And there were 2 runners left on base. We head to the top of the second inning. No score between the Bulldogs and the Rockets from the launch pad at Goddard High School in Roswell, New Mexico. We'll be back in just a moment.
Put the good back in good old-fashioned with Pop's Diner. With classic favorites like burgers, gourmet hot dogs, salads, family-sized meals, old-fashioned shakes, malts, and banana splits. And even one-of-a-kind favorites like the donut burger. Enjoy $1 tacos every Taco Tuesday. And Pop's Happy Hour features half-price drinks from 2 till 4 every day. Call in your order for quick pickup at 513-2000 or dine in at 1502 West Main in Artesia. Pop's Diner. Food and fun the way it used to be. Go Bulldogs.
Hey everybody, stuck at home? Let the folks at Artesia Ford Sales help you. If your car or truck needs service, Artesia Ford will come and pick it up and bring it back free of charge. This is available for customers who live within 15 miles of Artesia. So if you're stuck at home with the kids or work, don't worry about that needed oil change, recall repair, or any other maintenance need. Artesia Ford will pick up and deliver for free within a 15-mile radius of Artesia. Artesia Ford Sales, we're here for you. Hey, we're back here on KSVPTV.com. Thanks to our crew tonight, Roy Smith and Adam Harmeal. And I think we're doing a great job. Hopefully you agree. We're going to the top of the second inning. No score here in this game 2 district doubleheader. Bunts through for, he called that a strike, I'm sure. Strike 1, Caden Letcher at the plate. He's a cleanup hitter for the Bulldogs in this ball game and is the right fielder for Artesia. He pitched a great game Tuesday night against the Lovington Wildcats. Ball 1. Missed again, ball 2, 2-1. And you just heard the umpire confirm. Ground ball, foul down the third base line. And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming into the doubleheader, Letcher's batting .460. 50 at-bats, 23 hits, 12 singles, 7 doubles, and 2 triples. And that's in the dirt for a ball. So the count goes full now, 3-2. Thank you, Mr. Ump. I like this guy. He's calling it out for the folks. Well, they don't have a scoreboard here. The one they have broke, and they're waiting on the new one to get in. Fouled that one off the catcher's mask and the umpire's mask. So he'll shake it off, put the mask back on, and Holloway will bring it back out to Hardwick. Dustin Hardwick is pitching for the Goddard Rockets here in game number 2. Has not allowed a Bulldog batter to reach base so far. And fouled off again. Count remains 3-2. 7 pitches thrown by Hardwick on this at bat. That's 1/3 of the pitches that he's thrown so far today. The pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike, strike 3. Second strikeout in the ball game for Hardwick. And it brings up the catcher, Simon Jimenez. Simon came into the doubleheader with a .263 batting average. 45 plate appearances, 38 official at-bats, 1 run scored, 10 hits. 8 singles and 2 doubles. That was a ball, was it not? I'm looking at my sheet, so I wasn't looking out the window. Jimenez awaits. And this one is a little blooper. Nice catch by Gabe Campos. Ranging to his right, running, stuck the glove up in the air, and as he was falling to the grass right behind the infield dirt, he made the grab for the out. So there's 2 outs now in the second, and here's Marcos Tavera. This one's out into right field and caught by Colby Eldridge for the 3rd out of the inning. But a couple of good defensive plays by the Rockets at short and in right. And the Bulldogs are down in order in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. No score in game 2 between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. We'll be back after this.
First American Bank offers mobile banking for our business and personal customers. With our mobile apps, you are able to check your balances, pay your bills, transfer funds, set up transaction alerts, and more, all from the convenience of your phone at any time or from anywhere. Plus, with Snap Deposit, you can make deposits by taking a picture of the check with your phone. Shop your app store to download your mobile apps today. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Eastern New Mexico University is open for visitors to come to visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by Niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University.
Yeah, that is. Hey, I'm sorry about that, folks. We're just talking about colors and temperatures. How hot it is. It is 97 degrees in Roswell, New Mexico, as it is 7:24 in the evening, 97 degrees. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Strike one to Bryce Carrillo, who will lead things off for the Rockets. He's the number 6 batter and is the designated hitter for the Rockets. Michael Matheson is on deck. He's the third baseman. Cinco Holloway, the catcher, fouled off of everybody for strike 2. And should anyone get aboard, Seth Henry will grab a bat and come to the plate. And that may have really whacked the umpire pretty good. He everybody leaves and gives the umpire a little bit of time to think about life. They wear protective gear. They have the masks on. But the foul balls always seem to find that piece of flesh that's not covered by a skin guard or a pad. All right, he's okay. We're good to go. And that pitch is just high for a ball. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Bryce Carrillo. I'll give you the Bulldog defense here in just a moment. Ooh, that's fouled off right off of our microphone. Did it knock it over? Nope, it's still there. Trenton Knowlton is out in left. Cody Watson in center. Caden Letcher is roaming around in right field for the Bulldogs defensively. Marcos Tavera at third. Nia Estrada at short. And it hit him. We seem to be doing a lot of that this year, hitting batters. Bryce Carrillo goes down to first. And the Rockets get their leadoff runner on base again. Umpire's asking coach to make sure player's okay. Got a thumbs up. So for the second inning in a row, the Rockets get the leadoff runner aboard. Now in the last inning, he was taken out in a double play on a botched bunt attempt. Let's see what Matheson does, if he'll be bunting or swinging away. He bunts in the air, but foul down the first base line for strike 1. Something about Davian Molina's pitches that when they go to bunt them, they're going up instead of down on the ground. And we saw the Rockets pop up into a double play in the first inning on a bunt attempt. The pitch, squares to bunt. There's the one down on the ground. Molina, he'll throw to second. Got him. So they get the force out at second. They don't have time to turn. And that was actually closer than I think you would have liked down there at second base. So reaching on the fielder's choice is the batter. Matheson takes over at first base. There's one out in the inning now. And here's Cinco Holloway, the catcher. High for a ball, ball 1. 1 out, 1 on for the Rockets. No score as we bat here in the bottom of the second inning in game 2. Can you believe that? 97 degrees. Low for a ball. 2-0 the count. I grew up in the Midwest. We didn't play baseball when it was 97. Fouled off for strike 1. We played when it was 87 and 87% humidity. The ballpark was right on the Mississippi River. And so I don't know what, I think I prefer this. I think I prefer 97 and 2% humidity over that humidity along the river. Here's a hard shot. Holloway backhands it. He'll flip to second for the force. Throw to first. Not in time. So another fielder's choice takes out the lead runner at second base. So Holloway will now be the runner at first, and he's going to have a courtesy runner since he's the catcher. And the courtesy runner is going to be number 25, Adrian Solis. And he'll run for the catcher. 2 outs in the inning now. There's been a hit pitch batter and 2 fielders' choices. They've not been able to get the runner down to second base. And the batter now is Seth Henry, number 9 hitter in the order. First time we've seen him at the plate here this afternoon. He did not play in game 1, and he looks at strike 1. The pitch ripped foul right at the dugout of the Rockets. We're in a tough shed above the third base dugout, so we can't really get any shots of the home team because they're blocked by the roof of the dugout. Oh, 0-2 the count on Henry. Molina ready, the pitch. Just low for a ball, 1-2. Saturday night, the NMAA will gather together in what I call the conclave. Low for a ball. 2-2 the count. If white smoke comes out of the chimney, there is a bracket. There's strike 3, looking for the third out of the inning. Rockets get base runners, but can't do anything with them. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base. So after 2 complete here at the launch pad, no score between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's Martin from Frost Mortgage in Artesia, your local lender. While the Bulldogs are scoring high, your mortgage should be going low. Rates are at an all-time low, and it's time to cash in on it. So call Martin at 575-749-6278 to schedule your free consultation. Remember, you have a choice when it comes to your home financing, so don't be misled. Call Martin at Frost Mortgage today.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated and is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, till it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
Welcome back, baseball fans. Gene Dow with you at the launch pad at Goddard High School as the Rockets and the Bulldogs are facing off. No score as we head to the third inning. The Bulldogs will have number 7, 8, 9 batters, Watson, Knowlton, and Estrada to face Dustin Hardwick. Hardwick has faced the minimum number of batters, 6 up, 6 down, through the first 2 innings, pitching here in game 2. Calls it a strike. Watson in the hole, 0-1. Bulldogs won the first game 2-1. So this game here will decide who the district champion is out of District 4 in 4A. Ripped it down the right field line, but foul for strike 2. So quickly, Watson in the hole, 0-2. Let's see, 0-2, 1-1, 1-0. This one's fouled off. I was just looking at how Hardwick has pitched. He struck out the first batter he faced on 3 pitches. Got a fly out on the second batter on the third pitch. Threw 7 pitches before a ground out, then threw 7 pitches before a strikeout. Out into the air, this could be trouble. No, second baseman Ryan Alsop goes back onto the grass in shallow center field to make the catch for out number 1. So here's Trenton Knowlton at the plate. After he threw the 7 pitches to Caden Letcher to start the second inning, 2 pitches to Tavera, 1 pitch to Watson, 3 pitches to, and then did he say strike 1? Okay, strike 1. I'm looking at my scorebook here. 1 pitch to Tavera, I should say. So he's really settled down after having a couple of 7-pitch batters. Nice bunt. Third baseman up with it. The throw to first in time. So Knowlton, trying to bunt his way on, winds up grounding out to the third baseman for out number 2. Michael Matheson charging in on the bunt attempt, made a good throw over to Owen Alsop at first, and there's 2 away. So here's Nia Estrada at the plate. First time facing Dustin Hardwick today. He's been starting at second base the last few shortstop, I should say, last few ball games. Swing and a miss for a strike, strike 1. Bulldogs only have 11 players on their roster for this doubleheader today. Fouls it back for strike 2. So the only two other players that Coach Ortiz has available to him, Julian Rodriguez and Jesse Armendariz. Rockets, meanwhile, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's 7 and 10? 17. Bounces up there for a ball. What's Estrada's number? 17. How old am I acting tonight? 71. Oh, he looks at strike 3 for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. No Bulldogs left on base. We're going to the bottom of the third inning. No score between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Are you still wanting to get your COVID-19 vaccine? Vaccines are now available to New Mexicans who are 12 years of age or older. Register with the New Mexico Department of Health at cvvaccine.nmhealth.org to schedule a vaccine appointment at the location of your choice. Artesia General Hospital will continue to offer the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine by appointment every Wednesday. Visit artesiageneral.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Thank you for helping our communities reopen by getting vaccinated.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
Welcome back here to the launch pad at Goddard High School in Roswell, New Mexico. Bulldogs and the Rockets. Final regular season baseball of the 2021 school year. And the Rockets will send Kobe Eldridge, Ryan Alsop, and Owen Alsop to face Davian Molina. And I think that was the ball, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the second time through the order for the Rockets. They've sent more people to the plate. Popped it up, and this is going to get back onto the street. And who had $5 on the tree? It's always been an interesting ballpark to come and play and broadcast. Swing and a miss for a strike. Aha, strike 3. So that is out number 1 in the inning. That is strikeout number 2 for Molina, but his last 2 batters have been strikeouts. Remember, he pitched the last inning and a half. Here's Ryan Alsop. He pitched the last inning in 2/3, and he looks at strike 1 to close out game number 1. Josh Madrid had pitched 6 1/3 innings. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. That's going to be extra bases for Ryan Alsop as he's going to motor into second base standing up. with a one-out double for the Goddard Rockets. So Owen Alsop, the number 3 batter in the order, steps to the plate with the potential run in scoring position at second base. But Molina had to close out after Madrid came out. Cody Watson came in and just really struggled finding the strike zone. And after loading up the bases with one out, coach brought in Molina, and he got the Rockets out without any run scoring and saved the game for Madrid. Strike called, strike 1 to Owen Alsop. Owen is 0 for 1, reached on an error back in the first inning. Fouls it off for strike 2. He was really swinging at that one. And fouled it to the net for strike 2. So the Rockets have a runner at second on the one-out double. Alsop fighting the sun. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. Strike 3. And we've been talking about that here in the box. The way this ballpark is configured, instead of the outfielders having the sun in their eyes, it possibly is an issue for the batters and the umpire. This time of year, the sun has kind of moved out. You know, it's a little more to the west, northwest. And this is a function of playing baseball in mid-June instead of finishing up the season in early May. Swung on and missed for a strike, strike 1. So it's great if you're in the outfield or pitching because you don't have that sun in your face. But if you're batting or catching, it's low for a ball. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. It's hard enough to pick up a little white baseball from 60 feet, 6 inches away under normal conditions. Got out ahead of that one, fouled it off. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ryan Alsop down at second base, hoping to get a pass home, but there's 2 outs here in the inning. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. Strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We've played 3 complete. No score between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. We've got more baseball action as it'll be the top of the order. Fierro, Madrid, and Molina when the Bulldogs come up in the top of the 4th. We'll be back after this.
Hey Bulldog fans, I'm Pastor Nolan Frederick with Catalyst Church. We're cheering the Bulldogs on to another victory, and we would love the opportunity to tell you about the victory you can have in Jesus Christ. I invite you to join us at Catalyst Church on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. The dress is casual, the teaching is helpful, the music rocks, and your kids will have a blast. We hope to see you this Sunday at Catalyst Church at 13th and Hermosa in Artesia. Go Bulldogs!
For your commercial business, John Deere makes it easy to assemble a team of quality machines with the Green Fleet purchasing program. With Green Fleet, the more you buy, the more you save. It's that simple. The John Deere Green Fleet program is based on a simple point system, allowing you to earn discounts by buying a variety of equipment or several pieces of the same equipment. It's up to you. John Deere's Green Fleet program. Discounts that allow you to boost bottom line profits. Come by Pecos Valley Equipment at 312 West Ritchie in Artesia or call 748-1400.
All right, baseball fans, we're back going to the 4th inning. No score in this ball game between the Artesia Bulldogs and the Goddard Rockets. Bulldogs won game 1, 2-1. Both teams now have 2 losses in district play. And this game right here will determine who the District 4-4A champions are and who gets the playoff spot next week in the playoffs. And the first pitch to Devin Fierro bounces up there for ball 1. Fierro 0 for 1. He struck out back in the first inning. Hardwick has faced the minimum number of batters. He is pitching a shutout right now. He's got 3 strikeouts, 1 in each inning. And here's a chopper to the shortstop, backhanded. It's going to be a hard throw. Not in time. An infield hit for Devin Fierro. As even though Campos backhanded that ball, it was so deep in the hole it's short. Fierro's pretty fast that there was no way he was going to make that throw out in time. So, base hit for the Bulldogs. They get their first hit of the night and their first base runner. And all that talk about the shutout jinxed Hardwick. I'm sorry that I did that. Here's Josh Madrid. He's really looking at that sun. There goes the runner to second. The throw. Did he get him with the tag? No. I thought maybe Campos would have gotten credit, or the second baseman also would have gotten credit for the tag. But he did not, and so stolen base. And was that a ball or a strike? Do you remember? Yeah, we'll find out here in just a moment. Time called. Holloway will go out and talk to Hardwick. Devin Fierro is down at second base with nobody out as the Bulldogs face Hardwick for the second time now. What did he just say? 1-0? Okay, so that was a ball. Whoops. I'd counted it as a ball. I didn't need to count it twice. Here's the pitch from Hardwick. He looks back at second. There's the bunt. Foul down the first base line. And so the count evens at a ball and a strike. So it looks like both these teams are playing small ball today. Yep. Now, the only time we saw a throw to first for a base runner was in the last ball game. Owen Alsop threw it away, and a runner moved down to second. And then we had a couple of wild pitches, and that was the one run that made the difference in the ball game in game one. But, yeah, there haven't been a lot of throws to the bases. There haven't been a lot of base runners, really. Well, the Rockets have had more. Bunt. First baseman will throw to the second baseman covering. So they get the out at first base, but the runner moves on down to third. So a sack bunt as the first baseman throws to the second baseman. And moving on down to third is Fierro. One out in the inning. Here's Davian Molina, the pitcher, who could help out his cause. And he fouls this one off for strike one. 0-1 the count. Fierro down at third. Molina ground out. He's 0 for 1. Missed for ball one, 1-1. So these left-handed hitters are probably more affected by the sun than the right-handed hitters. And he fouls this one straight back for strike two. So Molina in the hole, 1 and 2, kind of takes the bunt option off the table. He'll have to swing away. Runner down at third. And he fouls this one off again. Can't be 1 and 3. Sorry about that, folks. 1 and 2. Hardwick is ready. The pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, but they won't send the runner as it didn't roll all the way to the wall. Time call because the umpire has to get that plate cleared off because, like I said, he's looking into the sun too. And it was quite a dust storm that came off of that plate. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. to Davian Molina. Runner down at third. Strike 3 called. And that's a big second out for Hardwick and the Rockets here in the top of the fourth inning. So now it's going to take a base hit or a wild pitch or pass ball, something like that, to get the run in. Caden Letcher. He's 0 for 1, a strikeout victim in the second inning. Pop this one up toward the Bulldog dugout, and going over and making the catch in foul territory is the first baseman, Owen Alsop. And that will end the inning. So the Bulldogs get a runner as far as third, but the Rockets kept him from coming home. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. No score between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. This is Bulldog Baseball on KSVP and KSVPTV.com.
Countdown, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
I'm tired of telling you, just because you're in the new zero-gravity recliner from Castle Rentals doesn't mean you're going to blast off into space.
I can't hear you, co-pilot. Look there. I think we're passing Saturn.
Castle Rentals in Artesia has all new zero-gravity recliners in stock now. While you're there, check out how to win an all-new 55-inch flat screen just in time for the big game. Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Artesia High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back, baseball fans. Friday Night Baseball on KSVP and KSVPTV.com. As we've got no score here in Game 2. Zeke Esquivel looks at strike 1. Swings and misses for strike 2, so he starts out in the hole 0-2, facing Davian Molina. This is his 4th inning of work in this game, but he pitched an inning and 2/3 in the first game. And it's a little high for a ball. Ball 1, 1-2. Esquivel 0 for 1. He grounded out to the shortstop Estrada back in the first inning to end the first inning. Hard hit ball out into center field, and making the catch is Cody Watson. And there's one away. So at the plate now is the designated hitter, Bryce Carrillo. He is 0 for 0, got hit by a pitch to start the second inning, then taken out in a force out on a fielder's choice. So officially, he has not batted today. And he swings and misses for a strike. I know you saw him up there. I know he got hit by a pitch and went to first. But in the scoring of games, that's not an official at bat. High for a ball, 1-1 the count. This is the last of the regular season baseball for both these teams. And a lot of credit needs to be given to these schools, these coaches and these teams. Here's a shot, shallow left field. The shortstop Estrada will go back on the grass and make the catch for out number 2. But from the coaches to the players to the parents to the administration, the athletic department, everybody with these two schools, Roswell as well, and other schools really doing the job needed to be done to make sure that all these games could be played. Strike 1 to Michael Matheson. The Rockets will have played all 20 of their games. Bulldogs will have played 19 of their games. This one's foul towards the third base dugout, 0-2. And the only reason the Bulldogs didn't get to play all their games was because Valencia showed up late and said, we thought it was one game. And, well, I don't know if that's what happened, but I know they were late, and I know they only played one game. The Rockets had to deal with some wet fields and rain. Matter of fact, this doubleheader should have been played a couple weeks ago. And it was the Tuesday after the big weekend rainstorms that came through. This was all underwater. Swung on and missed for a strike 3. And Molina is on fire as he retires the side for the Rockets. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We've played 4, no score between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. More baseball right after this.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn. In Domino's, 42 is the number that you need to win. 42 Construction has been winning for their clients and are ready to earn your business on your next home or business project. 42 Construction specializes in exterior renovations to include roofing, fascia, soffits, and seamless gutters. Using quality materials, they can make everything new and long-lasting. Share your construction project with 42 Construction today and see their winning formula for your home or business structure. They are licensed, insured, and bonded for your residential and commercial needs. Learn more at 42constructionllc.com.
Welcome back, baseball fans. Been a great doubleheader today. Game 1 was a 2-1 game won by Artesia. No score here in Game 2 between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. And for Artesia, they'll send the 5, 6, and 7 batters to the plate. Simon Jimenez, Marcos Tavera, and Cody Watson to face Dustin Hardwick. And the first pitch in there for a called strike. Looks like the sun has finally gotten out of the eyes of the batters and the umpire. They're now in the shadows. And that's a ball 1. So whatever difficulty the batters were having, especially the left-handed hitters, that has ended now. And the intense sun heat that was making it 97 degrees will finally start to cool down here in Roswell, New Mexico. There's a strike called, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 in the game, having grounded out his first trip to the plate. High fly ball into left field. The shortstop going back, and it just drops in amongst everybody. Base hit. I thought Campos might get back there, but he couldn't quite come up with it. So it's a base hit for the Bulldogs. Leadoff single for Jimenez. And we may have a courtesy runner since he is the catcher. And we do. So 7 is coming out, and that's either 1 or 13. What do you think? Probably number 1. Julian Rodriguez. It is 1? Okay. So here's Marcos Tavera, the third baseman. It's only the second hit in the ball game for the Bulldogs, only the third hit in the game overall, as both these pitchers have been just doing fantastic today. Dustin Hardwick for the Rockets and Davian Molina for the Bulldogs. Tavera settles in. He's 0 for 1. He's flown out to the right fielder, Eldridge. And he swings and misses for strike 1. So these guys have been pitching really well. A lot of times you think, hey, the ace pitchers pitch in the first game, especially in the Bulldog situation. They had to win to have a chance to win district. But these two guys have been pitching just as well as the guys that pitched in game 1. In the dirt, ball gets away from the catcher. That's going to let the runner go down to second base. So would you call that a wild pitch or a pass ball? A wild pitch. Okay, so Julian's going to go down to second base on the wild pitch. So the runner in scoring position at second base, nobody out. And I believe the count is 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter, Tavera. Sticks the bat out there and fouls it again for strike number 2. 1 and 2. So Rodriguez down at second base, hoping to get down to third. Tavera's goal here is to move the runner at the minimum. And of course, Hardwick would just like to get the first out of the inning. Ground ball, shortstop, Campos holds the runner. And we'll go ahead. Now they got the runner in a rundown. They flip it to the second baseman, to the third baseman for the out. So I don't know, you call that a base hit? I guess he got a base hit. And then he was picked off, I guess. Yeah, so we'll call it a pickoff, and it went from 1. Yeah, so it's an out. They get the lead runner out. Batter now is Cody Watson, and he looks at ball 1. So Tavera benefits from a base hit because they didn't throw the ball over there. I don't think that'd be a fielder's choice. I think they just caught him off. They just picked him off. He got off of second base. If I'm wrong, send me an email. Popped him up. Foul territory in front of the Bulldog dugout, and another catch by Owen Alsop in foul territory. That's the second time he's done that today. And Tavera just standing on first base. So the Bulldogs get a leadoff hit. Now there's 2 outs, and there's a runner still at first base. So the Rockets have done their job to keep this from developing into a run-scoring opportunity. So it's up to Trenton Knowlton now to try to get a hit here to bring the run in. And he looks at strike 1. Knowlton is 0 for 1. He's grounded out. Back in the third inning to the third baseman, Matheson. There's a ground ball. Third baseman up with it. Hard throw to first in time, and the Rockets snuff out the threat. So for the Bulldogs in their half of the inning, no runs. There were 2 hits, no errors, and only 1 left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Still no score between the Bulldogs and the Rockets from Goddard High School in Roswell, New Mexico. We'll be back after this.
Ever feel like your insurance company doesn't know you?
Insurance Corporation will issue generic plans where agricultural activities occur.
Only a human can visit your farm or ranch to know exactly what you need. That's why for 80 years at Farm Bureau Financial Services, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
I'm Brandon Williams, Artesia's local Farm Bureau agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
Hi, Cambria here from your Artesia KFC Taco Bell. As a mother of 2 young boys, I know how hard dinner time can be. So let us take the stress out of your day and do the cooking for you. Come try our $35 fill-up meal. It includes 8 pieces of original recipe chicken, 10 extra crispy tenders, sides, biscuits, and a half gallon of lemonade or Pepsi. It's everything you need for a complete family picnic. We hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
The lobby is open. Come dine with us at your KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
This is KSVP Artesia, K229AS Artesia, and KSVPTV.com. Artesia Bulldogs, Goddard Rockets. No score as we head to the Rocket half of the 5th inning. It'll be Holloway, Henry, and Eldridge. to face Davian Molina, and the first pitch is swung on and missed for a strike, strike one. Molina pitching a great ball game. He's thrown 60 pitches. No runs allowed. Hard hit ball out into right field. Off the glove of Letcher. He'll chase it down and throw it in, and standing up at second base on the error is Cinco Holloway, and that's how rallies begin. It hit the glove. It hit the glove of Caden Letcher. And so the Rockets have a runner at second base with nobody out, and Seth Henry, the number 9 hitter in the order, at the plate. Bulldogs will bring the third baseman in even with the bag. Second baseman Fierro is standing on second base. The bunt popped it up in the air off the net. It'll be a foul ball. Tell you, whatever way Molina is pitching, more often than not, when the Rockets attempt to lay down a bunt, they bunt it up into the air. They had a bunt into a double play back in the first inning. And several other bunt attempts have gone up in the air instead of down on the ground. And they've had a couple down on the ground, too. Here's the bunt. Down on the ground to the pitcher. He'll throw to third, freezing the runner at second. And that may have been just an error on not an error that'll go in the books as an error. Or would you put that as an error? He could have thrown to second to get a force out there. He could have thrown the runner out at first to get the out. Instead, he threw to third. I don't know. Do you call that a fielder's choice or an error? I call it a fielder's choice. Hit to the pitcher. He'll flip it to first for the force out there. Was that a bunt? Yeah, we'll call that a sac bunt. Pitcher to the first baseman, so there's one out now. And the runners are now in second and third for Ryan Alsop, the number 2 batter in the order. Infield in. Popped him up. First baseman calls everybody off and makes the catch for out number 2. So we got Alsop to pop out, not scoring the runners, and there's 2 outs in the inning. So the Rockets need their number 3 hitter, Owen Alsop, to come through if they want to take advantage of this golden opportunity that they have with runners at second and third. Alsop is 0 for 2. He's reached on an error and struck out. And the first pitch to him is a fastball high for ball 1. Alsop, number 3 batter in the order. You know he can hit it. And I think he leads the team in RBIs. Ground ball, third base side. Foul ball. Ooh. It hit the end of the grass and skipped just inside the base for strike 1. No argument from Coach Alvarado. Strike called, and the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Owen Alsop. Yeah, he leads the team coming into the doubleheader with 21 RBIs, 21 hits, and he swings and misses for a strike. Strike 3. You can hear the Bulldog fans celebrating. So it started out to be a potential big inning for the Goddard Rockets. Turns out to be nothing. We've played 5 complete innings here at the launch pad at Goddard High School. No score between the Rockets and the Bulldogs. More baseball coming up after these good words.
Uh-oh. Has hunger disrupted your nice night in? Let dinner be delivered straight to your doorstep with Bulldog Delivery. Let your nice night in stay a nice night in. Have your food delivered today. Call 513-1945. That's 513-1945. Bulldog Delivery. Bringing dinner to your door.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, welcome back, folks, as we are heading to the 6th inning, believe it or not. This game started right around 7 o'clock. There's a bunt, foul down the third base line for strike one. We're playing in the top of the 6th, no score. Bulldogs have 3 hits. They've committed 2 errors and have stranded 2. The Rockets, as they did in the first game, have stranded a lot of base runners. No runs, 1 hit, but 6 base runners have been stranded by the Rockets tonight. Here's a strike called, and so the count 0-2 to Nye Estrada, the number 9 batter for the Bulldogs. Then we go to the top of the order, Devin Fierro and Josh Madrid. Here's a shot out into, and it's a foul ball down the left field line. And the count stays 0-2. Boy, Devin would have been running for the next hour and a half if that had gone into the corner down there in fair territory. But it's a foul ball. Bulldogs won the first game 2-1. So the teams have even records in terms of number of losses in the district. In the dirt for a ball. So this game right here will decide whether or not the Bulldogs are the district champs or the Rockets are the district champs. Hard chopper into left field. That's going to be a base hit. The Bulldogs get their 4th hit of the night. A leadoff single by Nye Estrada. So we go to the top of the order. Devin Fierro, 1 for 2. He has struck out swinging in a single. So the shortstop Estrada is at first. No outs. Top of the 6th inning. No score. Hardwick's pitched a great game so far. There's the bunt. Third baseman up with it. His throw to first not in time. An infield hit. Run out by Devin Fierro. There was nothing wrong with the way that ball was fielded. It just was hit and died down the third base line. So Estrada moves down to second. Fierro is safe at first on the infield hit. And here's Josh Madrid, who is 0 for 1 in the ball game. Let's see if they play small ball with him. First baseman is in on the grass. Swung on and missed. Strike one. These two pitchers have done such a great job. The number of pitches they've thrown, practically even. Both Davian Molina and Hardwick, Dustin Hardwick for the Rockets. It's just been a great pitched game. Swung on and missed for a strike, way out in front of that one for strike two. The Bulldogs threatening here in the top of the 6th with 2 on and no outs. And Josh Madrid with a chance. But Hardwick is ahead, 0-2. But the glove on his shoulder has the sign. Looks back at second. The pitch. Hit out into center field. And it's dropped by Alsop. The runners had to hold up to see if it weren't. I don't know, tough play. You want to call that a hit? Yeah, we'll call it a hit. Alsop gave it a good effort. It just squirreled past him to where he couldn't make the catch, running over his shoulder. So the Bulldogs have the bases loaded with nobody out, and the pitching coach is going to come out and have a conversation with Dustin Hardwick as the number 3 batter in the order, and the pitcher for the Bulldogs, Davian Molina, will be coming to the plate. Bulldog first and third base coaches are going to chat with each other as well. And I hope Josh is okay. He may have stepped on first base and turned an ankle or twisted something. He's kind of limping out there. And Madrid is one of our main pitchers and our first baseman. So he ran hard down that first base line, and he may have stepped on the bag funny. Isn't that what it looks like to you? And it looks like it's his right foot. I don't know whether it's his ankle or whatever, but he's stepping on it, putting the helmet on. So he says he's okay and good to go. Bases full of Bulldogs. Nye Estrada at third, Devin Fierro at second, Josh Madrid at first, and the number 3 batter, Davian Molina, at the plate, with nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Let's see how Dustin Hardwick and the Rockets respond. Hardwick's pitched so well tonight. And it's high for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Infield is in for the Rockets. All 4 position players on the infield grass to cut off the run at the plate. The outfield not very deep either, but they're pretty quick out there. Some good arms out in center field for the Rockets. The pitch. High for a ball. 2-0 the count. There's no place to put him. Here in a scoreless ball game, top of the 6th inning. The 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. I'm sure Molina will not be swinging, but you never know what Coach Ortiz will put on in this situation. But no score in the game, bases loaded. I would not be swinging. And they make him throw a strike. Don't help him out by making a batting mistake. Now, do you swing in this situation? Here's the 3-1 pitch. And he does. Lines it out into left field. He's going to bounce in front for a base hit. And the left fielder, Henry, hangs on to the ball. So everybody is safe. Base hit for Molina. And the runners go round the merry-go-round, and the Bulldogs take their first run lead of the ball game, 1-0. And I believe we're going to have a pitching change. Is coming back in to pitch for the Rockets will be number 22, Caleb Seeley, who finished the first ball game for Alsop in game 1. So a pitching change for the Rockets, as the Bulldogs get a base hit into left field with nobody out and the bases loaded to score their first run of the ball game, and they lead 1-0. While the pitcher warms up, we'll take a break and be back in just a moment here on KSVP and KSVPTV.com.
We here at Sandy Stockton State Farm Insurance are joining our State Farm family in taking steps to make sure we can continue to serve you and maintain the health and safety of our associates. Please connect with us through our mobile app or at statefarm.com or by phone 575-748-1111. Our office is open once again, but with temporary hours, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, in order to comply with the social separation guidelines. If you have any questions, call us. Sandy Stockton State Farm Insurance Agency, 575-748-1111.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized Carrier air conditioning dealer, home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Welcome back here to the launch pad on the campus of Goddard High School in Roswell, New Mexico. Baseball doubleheader, the last regular season baseball of the year. And the Bulldogs have scored their first run here in the top of the sixth. Caleb Seeley comes on in relief of Hardwick. And Caden Letcher will be at the plate now for the Bulldogs with the bases loaded and nobody out. And one run already in. Fierro is at third. Madrid is at second. And somebody to run for Davian, or is he running for himself out there at first base? And the first pitch from Seeley is in the dirt for ball one. Now, who is that? Molina running, or is that a different at first base? Is it 13? Okay. Missed outside for a ball. 2-0. It is 13? Okay. Well, that's the only other player we have on the roster. And I don't even have him on my... Okay. Well, 13 is Jesse Armendariz. Pop fly behind second, and the second baseman lost it. The runners had to hole up. The throw to the plate not in time, and the run will score. I think Alsop got twisted around, and I think he lost the ball. It was hit right behind second base in shallow center field. Eldridge was charging in from right field, but there was no way he was going to get to it in time. So it's a base hit and a run scores. And the Bulldogs now lead 2-0. And the bases remain loaded for Simon Jimenez. Yeah, it was not hit very deep. It was right behind second base in shallow center field. And the first pitch, a ball one. And I really think Ryan Alsop got twisted around. He turned the wrong way and couldn't keep up with it. Goes as an infield hit, and the Bulldogs lead now 2-0. Chopper back to the pitcher. He'll throw to the plate for the force, and that's the only out they're going to get there. So a ground out to the pitcher. In play, fielder's choice. So the pitcher got it and threw to the catcher. And the bases are still loaded, but now there's one out, and here's Marcos Tavera. And that is going to be a courtesy runner for the catcher, and that's got to be one. Julian Rodriguez, because if 13 is out on the bases, or scored, I guess. And that pitch is high for a ball one. So that is Julian Rodriguez over at first. Caden Letcher at second, Molina at third. Popped it up, and it will go over the screen and out of play for a foul ball, strike one. 1-1 the count. Bulldogs up by 2-0. Still now just one out here in the top of the sixth as the Rockets did get the force out at the plate on the bouncer back to the pitcher. And this one's fouled straight back for strike two. So Seeley finally gets ahead in a count. As he was 2-0 to the last two batters that he faced, he's 1-2 to Tavera, so it's the first time he's been ahead. Seeley ready. The pitch. Popped up down the first base line into foul territory, and it gets over the net out of play. So another long foul ball. The count will remain 1-2 strikes. Bases loaded, one out. We're in the top of the sixth inning. Rockets on their second pitcher tonight in this game. Late swing, and he fouled it off a home plate. Umpire says, I can't see the edges of the plate. Let me clean it off for you. Third baseman Matheson is in on the grass at third. Owen Alsop at the grass at first. Outfield, or the second and third double play death. Base hit into right field. One run will score. Nice throw in. There's Bulldogs have two runners at third. They'll throw the ball to third. Now the Bulldogs both run back to third, and they'll finally tag out the runner between second and third. So the base running mistake by the Bulldogs, as it was a great throw in. So let's see, we'll go there, to there, to there, to there. And the Bulldogs have runners at first and third, two outs. One more run is in, so it's 3-0. Cody Watson will be at the plate now for the Bulldogs. And it's inside for a ball one. So it was a base running mistake by the Bulldogs that had two runners at third base. And that allowed the Rockets the opportunity to get at least one of those guys out and keep the runner from coming in and scoring, which they did. And there's a strike call. 1-1 strike now. To Cody Watson. And there's a strike two. Cody, I guess if you asked him for his opinion, he would probably disagree. And he rips this one right at the second baseman, Ryan Alsop, who makes the catch for the third out of the inning. But the Bulldogs do some damage. They might have done a little more if they hadn't had the base running mistake. But they come up with 3 runs after there were 6 hits, no errors, and 2 runners were left on base. So we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Artesia leads the Rockets 3-0. We'll be back after this.
Hey, Bulldog fans! Just like the Bulldogs, you too have a chance to win big on tire rotations and oil changes. TMJ Auto is giving away a free tire rotation and oil change every quarter of the year. Surf onto their website, tmjautorepair.com, and find the Register to Win tab. Your name will be placed in the drawing and no purchase necessary. Plus, find other great deals and savings on tmjautorepair.com.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
Welcome back, baseball fans. Friday night under the lights at the launch pad in Roswell, New Mexico at Goddard High School. The Bulldogs could have had more runs, but a base running mistake gets them out of the inning, but they do come up with 3 runs as we go to the bottom of the 6th, and Gabe Campos looks at strike 1. Campos 0 for 1. He's walked and struck out in the ball game. Davian Molina on the mound for the Bulldogs, swing and a miss for a strike 2. I tell you, Molina, he's in his 6th inning of work here. He pitched an inning and 2/3, and he gets a swing and a miss strikeout for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. For Molina, that is his 7th strikeout in the ball game tonight. And here's Zeke Esquivel, the center fielder for the Rockets. And he fouls this one off for strike 1. Right towards our microphone, Roy. It hit the pad right below it. I mean, we heard that. There's a shot down the right field line. Foul for strike 2. Molina's thrown 74 pitches, 52 for strikes. And he is in his 6th inning of work in this ball game. And he threw an inning and 2/3 in the game before this one. And got the save. He got the save in the first game when the Bulldogs won 2-1. And almost hit him. Ball 1. And he, so he's who coach is going with in this game. This one's fouled back. Count remains 1-2. I'd say, the Bulldogs have somebody warming up in the bullpen. Well, they only have 2 other guys other than these 9. Chopper down the first base line. Foul. Grabbed nicely by the first base coach for the Rockets. Knowlton is in left. Watson in center. Letcher is in right. Tavara, Estrada, Fierro, and Madrid the infield. Foul ball. He reached out there and got a piece of it, so Esquivel stays alive. Molina pitching and Jimenez catching. And the Bulldogs have given Davian a 3-run lead against the Rockets here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-0. Right back up the middle. Molina knocks it down, has to chase it down. His throw to first just in time. Got him by half a step for the out. He knocked it down. It rolled away from him. He had to go chase the ball down, and then he fired a strike to Madrid at first base. And there are 2 outs in the inning. So the designated hitter, Bryce Carrillo, at the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch and flown out. And he looks at a pitch high for ball 1. Bulldogs have 3 runs on 9 hits and a couple of errors. They've stranded 4. Rockets only 1 hit in the ball game. Misses with a ball. 2-0. And they've stranded 6 base runners. They stranded like 9 in the game earlier. Here's a shot out into right field. Caden Letcher looked like he was perfectly placed to make the catch because he didn't have to move very far. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning for the Rockets. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We are going to the top of the 7th inning. It's the Bulldogs 3, the Rockets nothing, when we come back on KSVP and KSVPTV.com.
Your pet is an important member of your family. That's why at Artesia Animal Clinic, we strive to provide complete care for your pet. Our services include dental, lab, preventative medicine, surgery, and ultrasound, along with herd health for our livestock friends. We also know how busy you are, so we'll do our best to accommodate your schedule. Meet our doctors and staff by visiting artesiaanimalclinic.com or just drop by our clinic at 110 West Mahone, across from the Artesia Ford Service Center. Artesia Animal Clinic, serving the needs of your pets and livestock 24/7, 365 days a year.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Welcome back, baseball fans, as we go to the 7th inning. The Artesia Bulldogs lead the Goddard Rockets 3-0 for Artesia. It'll be the 8-9 hitters and then the top of the order to face Caleb Seeley, who is on in relief. Of Dustin Hardwick. Another one in the dirt for a ball. Is it 2-0? I think so. Way high for a ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Trenton Knowlton. He is 0 for 2. A couple of ground outs in the ball game tonight. And he looks at strike 1. Swung on and missed for a strike 2. And the count goes full now to Trenton Knowlton. Popped it up back behind home plate. That will get into the bleachers. And the count remains full, 3-2. Tomorrow night, the NMAA will meet in their conclave in Albuquerque. They will pour over all of the data. Popped him up right here in front of the third base dugout. And a nice catch by Michael Matheson in foul territory right in front of the Rocket dugout for out number 1. But Saturday night, all the baseball games have to be done by 5 o'clock tomorrow night. And then tomorrow evening, the conclave will begin in Albuquerque. Bunt, popped it up. Diving catch, almost Holloway. Threw the headgear off, dove down on the ground, tried to make the catch, and it goes as a foul ball. Good effort by Cinco Holloway. Umpire will clear the plate just to make sure that he is okay. And the trainer for the Rockets will come over and ask him, who's the president? No, seriously, that's one of the concussion questions. How many fingers do I have behind my back? Just say Walter. If anybody asks who the president is, just say Walter. It'll be for a good laugh. All right, here's the pitch. Ground ball in the hole, left field, base hit. So the Bulldogs get another hit, their 10th of the ball game. Nia Estrada is aboard at first, and here's Devin Fierro. So runner on with 1 out. Bulldogs up 3-0. They won the first game 2-1. Isn't this weird? The Rockets come down to throw to first, not in time. The Rockets come down to Artesia a week ago, come from behind twice to win 2 8-inning ball games. Right at the shortstop, the throw to first. Double play. Estrada way off the bag, and it is a double play. Line drive to the shortstop for the out. As that will retire the side. For the Bulldogs, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base because of the double play. We go to the bottom of the 7th. There's Molina out on the mound, going to pitch again. For the Rockets, it'll be up to the bottom third of the order. Matheson, Holloway, and Henry when we come back after this.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
0% for 72 months is all the rage in June at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We're so excited to announce that GM Financial is offering 0% for up to 72 months for qualified buyers on your favorite models like the 2021 Chevy Traverse and Trax, as well as the 2021 Buicks. We do have inventory arriving daily and invite you to come in and put your name on your next new car, truck, or SUV before someone else grabs it up. So come see us today on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or buy online at guychevy.com.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
Well, the geraniums were a little slow at getting started this year, but now they're ready to go. Hi, this is Jim Gilf with a lesson in delayed gratification. At Roswell Seed Company, we grow our own geraniums, and that old polar vortex sure slowed them down. But now they may be the sturdiest, most colorful geraniums you've ever put in the ground, so come get yours today. Kind of like your neighbor's son who's still living in the basement. Late bloomers can be the brightest of them all. Or maybe not. Have you seen that kid?
Artesia Clean and Beautiful will be holding the 14th annual electronic waste recycling event on June 18th from 9 to 5 and June 19th from 9 to 2 at the food court at the Eddy County Fairground. Cart document destruction will be there on Friday from 9 to 2 to collect any documents or files that you would like to have shredded. For more information on both of these events, please call 748-3192 or 513-0143.
First American Bank's debit card manager, Brella, helps you to protect and control your debit card from the convenience of your mobile device. If your card is lost, you can pause it and then turn it on again when it's found. It's simple, easy, and fast to set up your debit card with real-time alerts. Check your account balance and transactions, submit travel notices to the bank, and locate the closest ATM. Search your app store for Brella Card Manager. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Faith Baptist Church, like the Artesia Bulldogs, believes in having a winning attitude. We cannot be defeated because God is for us. While we hold strong to the Bible and its teachings, we recognize that we have a biblical mandate to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. At Faith Baptist Church, they help take people from where they are to where God wants them to be. Join them at 10:30 a.m. Sunday mornings as we strive to fulfill our purpose for God. And to all the hardworking and outstanding Artesia Bulldog athletes, thank you for going above and beyond and for proving that character counts.
Get some mileage out of your tax return. It's a perfect time to think about your vehicle. New tires, brakes, an alignment, or even new wheels. We know that being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities. So you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Our doors are open, safe, ready, and waiting. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
The Bulldogs improve to 14-5 and are 10-2 in district play. So, unless there's something that I don't know about, the Bulldogs will win district and will automatically get one of the district playoff spots, or one of the 8 playoff spots, by being a district champ. The Rockets, with a 12-8 record, 9-3 in district, and 2 wins over a district champion, and a good strength of schedule, should get into the playoffs as well, and we'll see where they wind up when the conclave meets in Albuquerque tomorrow night at the NMAA, and they come out with all the brackets for baseball and softball. We'll post it as soon as we get the information so that you know, and we plan on radio and TV coverage of Artesia, Goddard, baseball, softball, Roswell baseball, softball if they make it. NMMI is going to get into the playoffs, so we're going to have coverage for you either on the radio on KSVP, on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, or on KSVPTV.com if we're allowed to do video for any of the quarterfinal and semifinal games. Hey, thanks to our crew tonight, Roy Smith and Adam Harmio. You guys did a great job tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, Saturday night, we'll know where these teams are going to be playing, and we're going to cover it for you next week on KSVP and KSVPTV.com. Bulldogs beat the Rockets 2-1 in Game 1 and 3-0 in Game 2. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com are presented by Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, KFC of Artesia, E&MU Roswell, Kane Electric Supply, Guy Chevy, Castle Rentals, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Frost Mortgage, Artesia Animal Clinic, Pop's Diner, Artesia Ford Sales, JS Ward, La Fonda, Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia General Hospital, TMJ, Edge Safety, Western Bank, and New Hope Baptist Church. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting. We now return you to regular scheduled programming.
The CIA and Wuhan and Hunter's laptop and all that stuff.
Right.
And I laid out for him the Chinese military planning to use this as a weapon in 2015